These are the top 10 things Overwatch players want in 2019. Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to the channel. I am Stylosa. So what we've done to make this video is we've gone out into the community and we've looked around at what players want. What do you guys want? What do you want to see in Overwatch in 2019? And what does the game need? And what we've done is collated a list, put this all together, and we're going to go down from 10 to 1 and what we believe are the top 10 things Overwatch players want in 2019. Number 10. Competitive season overhaul. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the notion that comp seasons actually don't matter at all. Nothing changes. Look at this season, right? There was a 2-hour break from the last season. Absolutely nothing has changed. This is not good. These should be opportunities for the devs to come in and say, we're going to make these changes, to make each season feel like an event. That's what they should do. Right now, they just do not do this. And, well, what's the point of having competitive seasons where nothing really changes? You know, at least do something crazy. Give us new game modes. Give us new balance, whatever. Just do something to make it more fresh and make players want to actually come back and play. Because right now, all you're doing is your placement games and then getting depressed because you lose them all. Number 9, map pools. Have any of you guys watched Overwatch League? I bet you have. They have a map pool. This is a certain number of maps that are played each stage. Why don't we have this for Overwatch Competitive? The seasons are very short, so why not have a specific map pool for each season? We all like maps, we all hate maps. I think this actually would add a little bit of spice into the game, but of course it means that we won't get to play all of the maps, and there are some negatives to this, but I think overall this could be quite a positive change. Number 8, more arcade love. There is nothing going on in the arcade. There should be new and exciting things going into this all of the time. Use the arcade, Blizzard, to concept out new game mode ideas. Use it to test out new rule sets for competitive. There is a lot of things they could do with this. They simply do not use it enough. I wish this was more utilized, and a lot of players have asked for this. So Blizzard, please give the arcade more love. Number 7, faster balance changes. You see, the issue is a lot of people moan about the Blizzard seesaw balance effect. Now, this is across all of the Blizzard games. However, Overwatch is quite unique in that it has the opposite issue. Changes come in quite slowly, and then something will get changed, and the metas will last very long. It's not great. There are a lot of issues with Overwatch that, well, could be fixed quite quickly, and for some reason, simply aren't. So we need to see faster balance changes to spice up the game as well. We don't want to sit there and play GOATS comp and watch GOATS be played for months and months on end. It is not fun. We need things to be fresh. We need them to be unique. And this actually goes back to point number 10, where, you know, if you actually changed each competitive season, maybe this wouldn't be an issue. Number 6, fix quick play. This is really funky because quick play, a lot of players think is, well, it's a forgotten game mode. Who plays quick play, right? Who cares about quick play? People either play in the arcade, they play on competitive. Yeah, they do play quick play, but it doesn't really have any point to it. What should happen to the game mode? Well, why isn't this like a kind of competitive system without the pressure of competitive? I really like the competitive rule set. What I don't like is, and what I know a lot of you guys don't like this as well, is when you go into quick play and you just get to attack on Numbani and that's it and the game ends. You want to attack and defend. Why not just use the competitive rule set but without rank? I mean, it'd be bliss. You could also test things out as well, because right now you can't really test things in quick play because it's just a mess. You're forced to go into competitive, which then means that you're not playing optimally, and then it means that your team will probably lose, and that's not great. So Blizzard, please look at quick play and consider bringing in a competitive light mode where it doesn't have ranks. We're not playing for SR, but it uses the same rule set. That would be beautiful. Number 5, social systems. Now, I was quite surprised this wasn't higher up the list, but this is the idea of guilds. It's the idea of clans. It's kind of strange that for a team-based game like Overwatch, it's massively lacking all of these features, which, well, you kind of need, right? Think of Overwatch right now. You have to go outside of the game. You have to use Discord. You have to use other communities, Reddit, places like that to actually form teams and build teams. None of this is in the game. Okay. There's a guy in the back going, Sty, what about LFG? You can build a team in LFG. Yes, you can. But LFG doesn't solve the problem of bringing together big pools of players and then building teams from that. Once you've got all of these clans and guild systems in the game, you can start doing other stuff. You can start bringing in tournament systems. You can do all kinds of really cool stuff. Maybe you have your like a clan base, a watch point base. Who knows? The sky is the limit with this kind of thing. But social systems is one of the top 5 things Overwatch players have requested for 2019. Number 4, new event content. I don't think this comes as a shock to anybody. We cannot have another year of the same old tired events. It will make people not play them. A lot of people didn't really play the events this year. Yeah, they log in. Yeah, they check the skins out, but then that's it. They're not looking to play the events because they're not new. They're old and they're tired. Blizzard have to look at upgrading the events. It's not enough to just give us skins, give us new emotes. It isn't enough. We need a different way to play these events, a new, fresh way to play the events. The only event I'm looking forward to this year is the new Archives event, because we know that'll be fun. We know that'll be a new mission. If it's not, well, Blizzard is in serious trouble, ladies and gentlemen. So new event content, everybody is gagging for this. Number 3, new maps and new game modes. Now, I was quite surprised new maps was this high. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of, well, okay, I'm not the biggest fan of new maps is kind of wrong. I am a fan of new maps, but in the grand scheme of things, there are a lot of other things I prefer to see rather than new maps being added to the game. New game modes being one of them. So these kind of being together, I guess, makes sense, because if we get a new game mode, obviously we need a new map. Now, this has happened before. We got Capture the Flag and we got RIOT. Great map for Capture the Flag, but Capture the Flag, okay, right? But more game modes is what the player base want. It will give the game a new injection of life. Also, you know, maybe some maps could be redeveloped as well. Some maps might have issues. Go back and look at them, Blizzard. They've done this in the past with Horizon Lunar Colony when they went in and fixed the Point A defense, which was a great thing to do. So yeah, new maps and modes, top 3. Number 2. More new heroes. I don't think this comes as any kind of shock. Now, what's unfortunate about this is Blizzard have already really confirmed they're only going to do 3 heroes a year, and it'll be surprising if they do any more. Now, think about new heroes, and I think the reason why a lot of people want new heroes is they really bring a lot of fun, excitement. Well, they just inject that back into the game, because you're like, oh my god, if you guys seen the latest Overwatch hero, check this new hero out. Oh my god, this hero is going to be awesome. And you come back and you check the game out. It is one of the primary reasons people come back. I don't think things like cinematics actually bring that many people back to the game. Maybe they could spend that time developing more heroes. Now, I know it's a completely different team. Cinematic team at Blizzard is completely different to the Overwatch team and all of that. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? Maybe a refocusing of where the effort goes would be an awesome thing to do. I personally would love to see more heroes. Right now in the game, we need more tanks. We need more supports. We don't need any more DPS heroes. We've got loads of them. Give us more tanks and supports that actually change the game in a positive way. I know that's a difficult thing to do, but if you keep bringing out new heroes, in a way, that switches up the meta. That changes the game. Could be positive, could be negative. You'll never know until these heroes come out. And then you can look at balancing the heroes. And with more heroes comes more of a likelihood that things like hero bans would come into the game. So new heroes to me is a really, really top thing I'd like to see, or more new heroes, not just new heroes, because we know we'll get 3, but I'd like to see like 5, 6 new heroes. Let's just go crazy, Blizz. Come on. And number 1, this comes as no surprise, I don't think, to anybody. This is an overhaul to competitive itself. This is essentially fix competitive Blizzard. There are loads of issues here. Now, we've had to put together a ton of things into number 1 because ranked changes is a massive topic. So we've got things like hero or role-based SR. Right now, you've got SR. It's great. My SR is reflective as me playing Reinhardt and Winston. If I don't get to play those heroes and I have to play McCree, well, I'm not that level of McCree, so I'm not actually that rank of McCree player. So it makes no sense, right? So you should have a role or hero-based SR. What about role queue? People have been asking this for ages. What about 6-stack specific queues where you could get a group of 6 people together and you go into your own ranked ladder? No longer are you put into the ladder with everybody else in the dynamic queue. Lots of stuff can happen to competitive. I hope Blizzard do something to address this year. If they don't, I don't think this game can really go another year without any competitive changes. It will cause so much damage to the game. It's going to be, well, I don't want to see the game damaged. Well, there you go, guys. Those are the top 10 reasons, well, top 10 things we think Overwatch players want in 2019. Let me know if you think we've missed anything in this list, because as I said, what we've done with this is we've gone out into the community, we've looked at loads of resources and we've compiled this together and then we've put them into order. Maybe there's things we've missed out. Maybe you don't agree with some of the rankings we've given to a lot of these points. You guys go crazy in the comments below. I've been Stylosa. This is Unit Lost. You can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming, and I'll catch you lovely lot on the next one. Toodaloo.